Okay. So I'm gonna be making some potato tacos, and I want to chat while I'm doing that. Let me get my camera set up. Can you guys hear me? I don't even know if I can be heard right now since I have my headphones on. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. All right, if you can hear me, let me know. All right, if you can hear me, let me know. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about was signs your friends are not your friends. Signs your friends are fake, basically. And I'm gonna do this while I'm making my tacos. Just let me get this set up real quick. Okay, so I'm about to be 32, I believe. And I've just learned so many things about people, who people really are. And it's sad, but most people aren't your friends. You know, some of these signs are going to be geared towards a certain type of woman, like women who are stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home wives. For some reason, there's a lot of women, other women, that will be jealous of you if that's your position in life, which is crazy because don't we all choose where we want to be? I could have worked outside the home if I chose to, but I didn't. I chose this life. So no one should be jealous or mad at me for the way I'm living because they could have chose this lifestyle for themselves. Am I right? So one of the ways that I've pretty much figured out that friends are fake is when someone says, they like to call you lazy, but they do it very subtly. They do it direct. They don't do it directly. They're going to do it very subtly so that if you say something, they can be like, oh, well, I didn't mean it that way. For example, so I'm a stay-at-home mom, wife. I don't work outside the home, and I'm really happy with that. And I've had a friend who would say, oh, you should apply at so-and-so. They're hiring, you know, since you don't do anything all day. Oh, thank you so much, TD YouTube. And you know, this topic might seem petty to some people, but I think it's important to talk about. I think it's important to talk about it because I think a lot of women go through this. I don't want to work outside the home. I love being a housewife, a stay-at-home mom. Like, that's my passion. I love making meals for my family. I love being able to serve my husband his lunch and make sure our home is clean. This is our sanctuary, and I love it. But a lot of women will hate you for that. Okay, so for example, you're a stay-at-home mom or wife like myself, and your so-called friends will love to point out how you pretty much do nothing all day. For example, they'll mention, like I said, oh, so-and-so place is hiring. You should consider applying since you don't really do anything all day, which couldn't be further from the truth. Stay-at-home moms and wives know that the house never ends. Like, there's always something to do. So, and it's crazy that they'll say this to you because not once did you ever mention to this friend that you're broke or struggling financially or that you're looking for a job. They do this just because they're jealous of you and they just want to get a dig in. They do this because they're jealous that you're able to relax in your feminine energy and they're not. And if you're not careful, you can end up believing these so-called friends. You can end up saying, maybe I am lazy. But no, that's not true. That's what they want you to think. Okay, so number 2, another way you can tell if your friends are fake is if they take advantage of you. If you're a stay-at-home mom or wife, many friends will make it a point to ask you for favors because they know you're home all day. So they think that you have nothing better to do all day than to help them out with something, than to do a favor for them, maybe giving them rides or babysitting for them, which is crazy because I did not become a stay-at-home mom so I could babysit for other people. I became a stay-at-home mom so I could take care of my own family. They think that just because you're home, you should want to do these things for them. No, not true. You don't have to want to do these things for them. You shouldn't want to. This is the type of person who is only using you. They're not your friend. They're only there in your life to see what they can get from you, how much they can take from you. And they're going to continue to do so until you put a stop to them. If you find yourself in these kinds of situations, you got to say no. You have to learn how to say no. Thank you. No sleep? What do you mean? Being a stay-at-home mom? Yeah, there's no sleep. Okay, you guys. Some of the comments are like, wow, okay. You know, it's best to just say no to these kinds of people because they're going to continue to use you as long as you let them. Number 3, they tell your business. I had a friend once who I told I was pregnant. She was the only person who knew. Then all of a sudden, all these acquaintances end up knowing that I'm pregnant as well. It doesn't have to be a pregnancy situation. You could say you got engaged and you told one person, and then all of a sudden, all of your acquaintances, people at work know you're engaged. While these things may not have been a secret, it's still kind of crazy that your friend is out here spreading your business. Don't you think that's something only you should be doing? Yeah, it's not right. So number 4, if you have your own business, they'll want you to do things for them for free. Say, for example, you do hair or nails. They'll want you to do these things for them for free or for a very large discount. This isn't fair. You know, a true friend would realize this is how my friend is making her money. How about I try not to take advantage of her, you know? But they won't see it that way. They'll say, oh, my friend's doing this. Let me get my nails done for free. Let me get my hair done for free. Those are not real friends. True friends don't do that. Okay. I think I'm on number 5. Number 5. Hey baby, are you okay?
Yeah, can I get a bike out?
Can you get your bike? Yeah, of course. Okay, so number 5. They borrow things and never return them, or they won't return them unless you ask for them. I've had this happen so many times, and well, especially to my husband, and we just had to start saying no. Y'all, I'm trying to talk about something serious, and you guys are just, okay. So they borrow things and never return them, or won't until you ask for them. This is a really, really big pet peeve of mine, because if someone is gracious enough to let me borrow an item, I'm going to return it, and I'm going to return it in the best condition possible. We had someone a few years ago borrow our truck so that they could travel an hour away and an hour back. Tell me why they returned our truck empty. They didn't refill the tank. They didn't even refill what they used, which I thought was mind-blowing. If someone lets me borrow their vehicle and I go so far away, or even if I just go across town, I'm gonna refill the tank fully, just so they know how grateful I am. Because people don't have to let you borrow their vehicle. That's a good friend. If someone is letting you borrow their vehicle, wow, that person really trusts you. Yeah, like, so I know that these things might sound petty to some people, but these things really happen. And if these things are happening to you, this means that these people aren't your friends. And it's time to wake up to that. Some people are so desperate for friends, they're gonna let them treat them whichever which way. That's not okay. Have a backbone. Stand up for yourself. It's okay to not have friends. For the first time in my life, I'm friendless, and honestly, I'm happier than ever. That's more time for me to focus on myself, more time for me to focus on my family, more time I get to spend at home in my sanctuary. It's the best thing ever, honestly. I'm so happy. I wish I would have done this sooner. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. For some reason, I'm feeling really called to talk about this. Uzbekistan, wow. Where are you guys from? So I'm gonna be making some potato tacos, and I've already boiled my potatoes, and right now I'm just gonna add a little bit of olive oil to a pot because I'm gonna caramelize some onions. These are gonna go into the tacos. It's gonna be amazing. Let me show you. From India, okay. I'm in Kentucky, far away. Okay, so I've put some oil into a pot, and I'm gonna let that get hot, and then I'm gonna add some onions. Do you guys like Mexican food? Because that's pretty much what I make. You can find a bunch of Mexican recipes on my channel. Are there any other housewives on this live with me? Can you guys comment your experiences? Have you had jealous friends? Have you had friends jealous of your lifestyle because you have a man who wants to take care of you and you get to stay home? Pretty much for me, my friends are my family. And I've never been happier. I'm from Kentucky. Oh, by the way, the guy that borrowed our truck, he was a pastor. You know, and I know pastors are just people too. They're not above anybody else. I just thought that he would have the decency to refill our tank, and he returned it on empty. You know, I guess we just tend to hold people with certain careers or beliefs, we hold them to a higher extent than we do other people. That's not right. We shouldn't do that. Oh, Ireland, Poland, that's awesome. So let's do like an update on my hair. So if you guys have seen my videos, you've known that I've shaved my head off a few months ago. Not my head off, my hair. I shaved my hair because I have trichotillomania. So I'm always pulling out my hair, whether it be my eyebrows, my eyelashes, or the hair on my head. I thought that shaving my hair would cure it, but it didn't. If you suffer from trichotillomania, don't even try shaving your head. It's a temporary fix, because once your hair grows back, you're gonna start pulling again, and that's exactly what I did. And I've even pulled out half of my eyebrow. It's so frustrating. I'm trying to stop. It's so hard. I've been doing this for like 20 years now. It's incredibly hard. I would show you my head, but I don't want to scare you guys. Seriously, if I show it, you're gonna get scared. I have a few bald spots everywhere. This is my first YouTube live, by the way, so I'm not really sure how this works. Ooh. Okay, so my oil's hot. I'm gonna go ahead and add my onion. Give me a minute to do that. Let me see if I can actually show you at the same time. So yeah, comment what kind of food do you guys like to eat. I'm really into Mexican food. That's my favorite. I'm an American. I married a Mexican man, and I'm obsessed with the food. It's the best food ever, if you ask me. Nothing compares. And today I'm gonna make some tacos de papa, or potato tacos. It's a really easy, and it's inexpensive since there's no meat. It's just potatoes. But they're much better than they sound. They have a lot of flavor. We're gonna add some things to the potatoes to give it some flavor, and you're gonna love it. Okay, so I'm about to add my onion. So I'm adding 2 yellow onions that I've sliced. And I'm gonna cook this until caramelized. This will take about an hour. Okay, so this will take about 45 minutes to an hour. You guys should follow me on Facebook. You can find me at Shay Lopez. I also post tons of Mexican recipes there. Okay, now we're just going to let this sit for like 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. I'm going to turn the heat down because I don't want it to burn. So, yeah, that's just, I'm entering, well, I already entered. I'm about to be 32, and these are just some of the things that I've learned the last 10 years or so. I've learned that, wow, like, it's really hard to find a true friend. Comment if you feel the same. I feel like it's really rare to have a friend who's an honest friend, who doesn't want to use you, who's not out to see what they can get from you. And that's sad, but it's the truth. So these are yellow onions, and I used 2 of them. And I'm going to let them caramelize, because this is going to add a lot of flavor to the potato tacos. Do you guys like Mexican food? What's your favorite Mexican dish? Mine might have to be enchiladas. I love enchiladas. I'm going outside to check on my daughter, make sure she's okay. Yeah, she's fine. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and stir them because I'm afraid they're gonna burn. I think I had the heat up too high. You know, I really want to know what other stay-at-home moms and wives' opinions are about this. I want to know your guys' experiences too. I don't know how many times I've been asked to watch a neighbor's kid during the summer, because I'm home anyways with my kids. So they think that, oh, I can just watch their kid too. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to. Why would I want to do that? Taking care of kids in a home is not easy. But for some reason, people who work outside the home, so that they don't understand all that goes into it. They think it's just so easy. They think we're just at home lounging around every day, eating chocolate and watching soap operas. It's not like that. And I've learned to stop explaining myself. I just say no. No, I can't watch your kid. I'm sorry. I don't give a reason. I just say, no, I can't. No is a complete sentence. Guys, what's your favorite Mexican dish? I'm making potato tacos today. What I love about tacos is that you can make a taco out of anything. Bean tacos, potato tacos, cheese tacos. Tacos don't have to have just meat in them. Shrimp tacos, so many different tacos. I think Sunday might be a day where not a lot of people are online, so I might come back later, maybe tomorrow, or later tonight once I get done with these tacos to show you how they turned out. Because this is going to take a while, maybe an hour and a half to assemble the tacos and cook them. Yeah, I'll just come back when I'm done with these tacos since it's Sunday. It wasn't a good day to go live.